Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the players that make up the National Football Foundation College Football Hall of Fame class of 2025. They include 4 unanimous and 7 consensus first-team All-Americans, 8 multi-year first-team All-Americans, 8 winners of college football major awards, and 7 Conference Players of the Year, 5 national champions and 11 members of conference championship teams, and 5 National Football Foundation National Scholar Athletes. Let's meet them. This Doak Walker Award winner set the NCAA record for career touchdowns from the University of Wisconsin, Monte Ball.
Monte Ball doing what he does better than just about anybody, and that's score touchdowns.
Looked like he was stopped, slip free, touchdown number 3.
Here's Ball straight ahead, and he's gone. Another one for Ball.
Over the middle, it's complete, and it's going to be a Wisconsin touchdown to Monte Ball.
Monte Ball is the ball carrier that makes them go. He eats yards and he scores touchdowns.
Monte Ball, and Ball's into the end zone. That was too easy. Here he comes again, and it's his 4th touchdown.
The handoff, touchdown, Wisconsin.
Ball again. Ball for the end zone, and he's got the record. The most touchdowns in Big Ten history.
Monte Ball down the sideline. Whoa, what a stiff arm. Rugged touchdown. 57 yards.
Monte Ball. The SEC Lineman of the Year and National Football Foundation National Scholar Athlete from Auburn University, linebacker Greg Carr.
All-America linebacker Greg Carr has certainly made the most of his 4 years at Auburn. He was one of the NCAA's top 5 student athletes for 1984. For 3 years, he set the tone for the defensive unit.
The key to a lot of the success the defense has had this year has been playing aggressive football and playing with a lot of intensity. But there's only so much the coaches can do for you in getting you prepared for the game, and the rest of it has got to come from the individual.
Draw up the middle, and he is brought down. Greg Carr, who led the team in tackles this year, makes the stop.
If you wanted to just pick a perfect linebacker for intelligence, ability, this young man is a great football player.
Ball is intercepted, caught by an Auburn man at the Michigan 40, goes down at the 39. It's Greg Carr.
Boy, when you've got a defense like that, you have got an ace in the hole.
Greg Carr. From St. John's University, he won the Gallardi Trophy while leading the Johnnies to a national title. Wide receiver, Blake Elliott.
Elliott had just an unbelievable season this year. 1,268 yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns rushing to win the Gallardi Trophy as the MVP in Division III football.
Keating, 3-step drop, goes over the middle. Elliott to catch at the 5, sandwich, touchdown, Johnny. 1 to the right. Keating, bubble screen pass out to Elliott. Got it to 35-40. 45 midfield, he's got the sideline. 45-40, and no one is going to touch Blake Elliott. And Elliott will retreat to his 13-yard line to the 15, running to the left side of the field. 20, makes the man miss, gets a nice block. 25, turns it up the sideline. 30, 35-40. Elliott, 45, reaching midfield, got a couple men to beat, gets a nice block. 45-40, 35-30. Blake Elliott will return this one 88 yards.
There he spins off another tackle. Blake Elliott in the open. Elliott going towards the end zone, and the senior has scored for the Johnnies. What a game.
Blake Elliott. The winner of both the Outland and Remington trophies, a National Football Foundation National Scholar Athlete from the University of Minnesota, center Greg Eslinger.
Greg Esslinger, he is an outstanding young football player, sophomore, out of Bismarck, North Dakota, voted by both the media and the coaches as the top center in the Big Ten.
How about Greg Esslinger, the center? I mean, he's doing a tremendous job tonight. They get a double team right at the point of attack, and then they seal off the linebacker inside. There's a huge hole.
Esslinger is a guy who had to send around tapes when he was in high school because no Division I team wanted him. He's sending tapes to try and get a look. And they end up starting as a freshman last year. Incredible work ethic.
Now, I want you to watch him, how athletic he is as he moves around here and gets the block on Jerry Mattson. Watch the center snap the ball, and then the good feet to get inside and then pin that linebacker to the inside and allow to pay to get into the end zone.
Greg Esslinger. He led the Fighting Irish to a share of the 1966 national title from the University of Notre Dame, quarterback Terry Hanratty.
The Irish are set to unveil their own quarterback, an 18-year-old sophomore from Butler, Pennsylvania, Terry Hanratty. Hanratty throws the ball for the first time as a member of the Irish varsity. On the other end is another sophomore named Jim Seymour, completing a 42-yard play. Notre Dame tries again. Hanratty's jump pass finds Nick Eddy open behind two blockers. The Notre Dame offense takes over, and that's the signal for 18-year-old Terry Hanratty to combine with 19-year-old Jim Seymour. The Baby Bombers connect for a 33-yard touchdown.
He became the youngest male to appear on the cover of Time magazine midway through his rookie year. Sports Illustrated called him a new legend at Notre Dame.
Hanratty hanging on to the ball, rolls around the right side for the touchdown. Terry Hanratty has the Irish moving again. He lets go of the long aerial, and Jim Seymour makes a great catch 41 yards away.
Terry Hanratty. From Texas Tech University, he captured the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award and was a National Football Foundation National Scholar Athlete, quarterback Graham Harrell.
And this high-powered Texas Tech offense, they are led by Graham Harrell.
All day, throws deep into the end zone. Morris catches.
Oklahoma brings some delayed pressure, and he throws complete. First down to Morris. Touchdown!
And we've been talking about how prolific this offense is. Put on your seatbelts because they like to throw it. This would be the greatest bowl comeback in the history of the NCAA. Touchdown! Oh my God. The Red Raiders have done it!
Quarterback Graham Harrell is within 3 yards of becoming the record holder in total passing yards for a career. Pass over the middle, got it complete, and there it is. Graham Harrell, the new all-time passing yardage leader.
Second down now. Deep strike, got the big man, country, pulls free, and touchdown, Red Raiders. Texas Tech upsets the #1 team in the country.
Graham Harrell, an Outlet Trophy winner and SEC Defensive Player of the Year from the University of Tennessee, John Henderson.
Coming, he slips, gets up, knocked down at the 16-yard line. John Henderson is having a terrific season.
John Henderson has just got it cranked up. I mean, he's a physical guy, 6'7", 290 pounds. He has not been able to be blocked consistently by one offensive lineman.
Looking out, runs out, a sack back at the 48-yard line. John Henderson got time. Sack now at the 18-yard line. John Henderson came flying in there. Carter, the quarterback, faked the pitch, and he's hit as he tries to get rid of the ball. They say it's a fumble. Tennessee picks it up. Tennessee's going to run it down to the 4-yard line. John Henderson picked up the fumble.
The bar to throw. He's in trouble. He fumbles the football. John Henderson made the hit, but Tennessee has it. What a play that was.
Steps back, pressure. Davey sacked back at the 13-yard line. John Henderson gets in there and makes the play.
John Henderson. From the University of Texas, this Thorpe Award winner was the defensive MVP of the national championship game at the 2006 Rose Bowl. It's defensive back, Michael Huff.
Holds up better for Pete. Intercepted. Taking it down the sideline. Easy score. Touchdown, Michael Huff.
Play action. White wants to loft one out there and in and out of the hands and intercepted. Picked off. Texas gets the stop. Michael Huff coming the other way.
His first two low and bounce ball. End zone touchdown, Texas. Out of the gun. Interception right by that man all the way. Huff for the score. On cue. Touchdown, Texas.
That's right. You said remember my number.
And now off the offset. Here's the toss left. Smith over the ball. Michael Huff's got it. Michael Huff. Touchdown, Texas. Michael Huff snatched it right out of midair.
43-yard line. Again out of the shotgun. Big blitz and down to the 32 and a fumble.
First down, Aggies. Intercepted. Michael Huff. See you later.
Mike Huff, who came up with huge tackle after huge tackle and game-saving plays. Your defense was what was talked about.
Michael Huff, arguably the greatest tight end in Division II history, a two-time first-team All-American from the University of North Dakota, Jim Kleinsasser.
Air, and he's got pressure, but he gets rid of it.
Kleinsasser.
Wide open, Blanchard to pass. He's going to the tight end, Jim Kleinsasser, who's wide open. Kleinsasser will score. Greenwald will throw it. Kleinsasser is wide open. Somebody broke the coverage. We've got a foot race, and look at the speed of Jim Kleinsasser. Amazing. 78-yard touchdown play. How can 282 pounds move that fast?
And even if anyone catches him, I don't know if they can bring him down one-on-one.
And you wonder why NFL scouts want to get a shot at this guy.
Jim Kleinsasser. This two-time winner of the Pac-10's Morris Trophy becomes the fifth Campbell Trophy recipient to be inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. From the University of California, center Alex Mack.
Alex Mack from Santa Barbara, and one of the best centers in the country, and a guy who leads the way in the run game for Cal.
I think coaches like to talk about leadership and who their leaders are. I think Mack is one of the best leaders, not only on this Cal team, but for any team across the country.
They will give it the best, and he busts across the 20. East to the 30, high step into the 40. He's got the rookie Tyrone Justin to beat, and he will, and he is going to gallop and go all the way in.
Hey, we're just talking about Alex Mack, the fine center for the Cal Bears. Let's take you back to December 9th at the Waldorf Astoria in New York, when he received the Draddy Award as college football's top scholar athlete.
Look at the great block he gets here. And how about Alex Mack over there? Clearing out a huge lane for him. Great blocking. 500-plus yards rushing the last two ball games. Part of the reason is three-time first-team All-American Alex Mack.
Alex Mack. He was the SEC's most valuable lineman, earning consensus All-America honors. From the University of Mississippi, offensive lineman Terrence Metcalf.
The left tackle, Terrence Metcalf, 6'3", 300-pound junior, recently named to the All-SEC team. I think he's a superstar to make it. This kid's a great football player, number 79.
There's big Terrence Metcalf, the All-American.
You know, I really like Terrence Metcalf, number 79. Big man out there. Little turnout now. Come inside, get the linebacker, push him down inside. He's got great agility. He's got those big feet, but they move quick.
He's only given up 1 sack in 2.5 seasons.
Terrence was a premium offensive lineman, and he was the epitome of giving everything he got to the team. He did it in practice. He did it in ball games. He is an exceptional person as well as being just an amazing football player.
And this young man, this is a football player, number 79. Hasn't allowed a sack since 1999. Great work ethics, great skills, balance, everything that you want.
Terrence Metcalf. The first player in University of Oregon history to be named Pac-10 Defensive Player of the Year, defensive tackle, Haloti Ngata.
Haloti Ngata. Let's talk about him. 345 and 6'5". Now that is a load to try and block.
And he bench presses 455 pounds. And he just bench presses one of the offensive linemen for Oregon State right into the backfield. Watch the push from the middle. Just a great pressure by Ngata. He is so big and strong.
345.
Haloti Ngata with the stop, and Haloti just fighting through guys. He's so tired after the game because he was just held the whole game.
Kept his eyes on the quarterback. Check out big number 96 with the left hand. Right in the middle there, big Haloti Ngata with the pressure there. I think he scared him right there, that left hand, and then Leinart loses his footing. Haloti Ngata, number 96 right there, just overpowering. And how about that? That's 330 pounds getting up in the air to block that extra point.
Haloti Ngata. The 2006 Sugar Bowl MVP who finished his career as the NCAA's active leader in points per game from West Virginia University, running back Steve Slaton.
To turn the corner left side, he is heading to the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Super Steve Slaton.
Slaton makes a man miss, heads down the sideline, shows the speed, and scores! Nice hole, Slaton, sideline, maybe one man, not gonna get him. White throw, there's a man wide open. It's Slaton, he doesn't lose foot races.
Dan Moses toss play, right side, Slaton heading in. He is into the end zone. Steve Slaton has scored 6 touchdowns.
It's a draw play to Slaton. Big opening off the left side. He's in the open field. He's got great speed. Slaton inside the 20. He's gone. Touchdown, West Virginia. As the Mountaineers of West Virginia will be the 2006 Sugar Bowl champions.
Steve Slaton, a 2-time national champion. He was a National Football Foundation National Scholar Athlete and the Big East Co-Defensive Player of the Year. From the University of Miami, linebacker Darren Smith.
This is perhaps their best linebacker. On the delay, Wayne Pittman. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Darren Smith. He was named first-team All-America this week.
Caught from behind by Darren Smith. Darren Smith, number 45, the best player defensively on the Miami team. Stays his ground. Not many people can bring Amp Lee down, but Darren Smith just did.
He will be hit behind the line of scrimmage and knocked down. Darren Smith, number 45, was the first man there. Foley will be sacked by Smith. Darren Smith, the junior from Miami.
He is crushed after a yard gain by Darren Smith.
Smith came off the block so fast. Gardere felt the heat from Darren Smith first. Second down, 9. Gardere intercepted. Darren Smith to the 10. He'll high step it in for the Hurricane touchdown.
Darren Smith. He was the NCAA FCS Defensive Player of the Year and the Black College Defensive Player of the Year. Texas Southern University defensive lineman Michael Strahan.
Got to pass on an honor. This week, Michael Strahan, you were voted into the College Football Hall of Fame.
All right. Hey, congratulations, Michael. Nice little surprise. I'm surprised you didn't tell me, too. You can't hold the secret. Thank you. I appreciate it. Texas Southern University, baby. Love you. Thank you.
Michael Strahan has blossomed. Strahan has 18 sacks this season.
He grew quite a bit as far as techniques
But what developed more than anything was his leadership. He could get on the guys around him, and they would accept it because he was doing it.
Michael Strahan. Unfortunately, Michael could not be with us tonight due to his broadcasting obligations. He was a two-time first-team All-American, earning both unanimous and consensus honors, and won a national title from the University of Southern California defensive back Dennis Thurman.
Thurman is the safety, number 7. At one stretch of this season, Thurman intercepted a pass in 7 consecutive games. As Dennis Thurman comes out of the secondary to make the tackle, and so the Southern California defense does its job.
Watch Mosley, great speeds at the 25. They wrestle him out of bounds. That's Dennis Thurman.
He's setting up the throw. He's got Butler wide open. If he can get it to him, he does not get it to him in time. Dennis Thurman comes back to break up the play. The Bruins saw fumble, and it goes right into Dennis Thurman's hands. It's a foot race. It's going to be a touchdown. Wow. Lightning strikes.
All right. Dennis Thurman. The Big East Offensive Player of the Year led the Hokies to their first and only national championship game appearance from Virginia Tech, quarterback Michael Vick.
Virginia Tech will go to offense, led by their freshman quarterback, Michael Vick.
Every one of the coaches last night told us this is the franchise. This is the guy.
Now Vick turns around and runs back to the left, crosses the 30, across the 40. It's a sprint to the 50. Now Michael cuts back to the right, down to the Temple 40. Splits 2 men at the 30. He's racing into the end zone. Touchdown, Tech!
And 3, and Vick straight back going deep. He's got his man open. He's got Davis. Got him. Touchdown. The home run hitter comes through.
The play action. The left-handed passer is good. He's got it. Yes, touchdown.
25 yards away from a makeable field goal try for Graham. Vick on the roll. He's across the line of scrimmage. Up the sideline. Very close to field goal range.
Here's the blitz. Vick dodges out. Quick and hit run. Oh my gosh. Foot race. He's got one man to beat. He's got a shield downfield. Michael Vick. Amazing.
They can't wrap him up. And then it's turn out the lights.
Michael Vick. He finished his career as the NCAA's all-time leader in receiving yards, and more than 30 years later, he still holds the NCAA record for yards per reception. From the University of Wyoming, wide receiver Ryan Yarborough.
Is going to throw for the yardage for the first down.
Throws one way down the field, and it is caught. It's going to be a score. Wow, third short yardage, and they hit the big guy, Yarborough, for a score.
Reverse. Ryan Yarborough throwing the pass. Edmund wide open. Touchdown. Still looking. Has time. Has a man. Yarborough. Still on his feet. Yarborough.
Over the middle. He's open at the 5. And touchdown Yarborough.
Little motion on the right side. Complete. And he could score. 60-yard touchdown. Receivers with one running back. They blitz. Hughes to throw. Fires. It's caught by Yarborough. Touchdown, Wyoming.
All right. Ryan Yarborough. We have met the players. Now let's meet our coaches. The coaches combined to win 12 national championships, 28 conference titles, made 63 postseason appearances, and coached 156 first-team All-Americans. He holds the record for the most national championships in FBS history and was the first coach to win national titles at 2 different FBS schools since the AP poll's inception. Retiring as the NCAA's active leader in wins, Representing Toledo, Michigan State, LSU, and Alabama, he is Coach Nick Saban.
Should be proud of themselves. They've accomplished a lot. They've come a long way as a football team. It's a real tribute to their work ethic and their work habits.
Welcome to the most important day in Michigan State football since their Rose Bowl game back in 1988. Today marks the beginning of the Nick Saban era. He's the new head coach here with new energy and new intensity.
Takes it deep, throws Miller, intercepted. Hill's got it. Ronaldo Hill. The #1 team falls. The biggest win of Nick Saban's coaching career.
We're going to do what we need to do to win the game. There's not any particular style that we're going to play. We're going to make the decisions that give us the best chance to win.
LSU touchdown. LSU will win the SEC championship.
Intercepted. And LSU has scored on the Marcus Spears interception. LSU wins the BCS National Championship.
The process of restoring Alabama to the nation's elite begins tonight. And oh, by the way, have we mentioned there's a new head football coach. It's Nick Saban. You may have heard of him.
Alabama's first win at Auburn since 2001.
Cody leads Ingram. Ingram battles, second effort, touchdown. Crimson Tide wins the national championship. The Bear would be proud.
And now an onside kick. Griffith, and it's caught. And Alabama's got the ball back. Look out. Kenyon Drake can fly. Touchdown. Alabama back on top.
Wouldn't be surprised if he gets a shot.
Tagovailoa trying to make up for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown. Alabama wins. Bama bludgeons the Buckeyes. And Saban steps past Paul Bryant with his 7th national championship.
Coach Nick Saban. Representing Bowling Green, Utah, Florida, and The Ohio State University, he claimed 3 national titles and set a major college record with 165 wins in his first 15 seasons. Ranking 3rd all-time in college football history with an 85.4 winning percentage, he is one of 2 coaches to win national titles at 2 FBS institutions. Coach Urban Meyer.
Beaten and unranked, will meet Urban Meyer's Bowling Green Falcons.
Touchdown Falcons! Falcons beat Missouri 20-13 and won a non-conference road game to open the season for the first time in 18 years.
He's done such a great job moving up through the ranks and paying his dues to finally get a chance to become a head coach at BG and now here at Utah.
Over to football. Savoy gives it on. Back to Warren. Warren. Touchdown, Utah.
Unbeaten, unblemished, not since 1930 the Utah Utes been able to do that.
Tuesday, December 7th, Urban Meyer was officially named University of Florida's 21st head coach.
For the second time in 100 years of football at the University of Florida, the Gators celebrate as national champions. Urban Meyer will celebrate a 3rd national championship for the University of Florida.
The first day of a new era in Ohio State football. New head man, Urban Meyer. So much talk, so much buzz.
Urban Meyer wins his first Big Ten championship game as the head coach of Ohio State. Urban Meyer does it again. Perfect against Michigan.
Elliott dots the I of this national championship win. And the Ohio State Buckeyes are the first national champions of the playoff era.
Coach Urban Meyer. He captured 2 NAIA national titles, finished as the national runner-up 3 times, and retired with the 2nd most career victories among all active NAIA coaches. From Northwestern College in Iowa, Coach Larry Corver.
Coach Larry Corver believes football is an educational tool. He said recently, football is not an end in itself. It supports the concepts we teach. He listed some of those concepts he's teaching his players: sacrificing, sharing, perseverance. And he explained that he tries to teach them that the harder they work, the greater the returns will be.
Without strength,
without quickness, you're going to have mediocre teams.
The Red Raiders of Northwestern College, located at Orange City in Iowa. #1 rated in the NAIA, they are undefeated in 13 games. Go Big Red was the yell we heard early, and there you see the giant trophy, symbolic of the championship of Division II of the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics.
Coach Larry Corver. The all-time winningest coach in both Troy University and Sun Belt Conference history. He is one of only 2 coaches in college football annals to guide a program from Division II to the FBS. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Larry Blakeney.
This Troy team, we talk about their time in Division I, and their head coach Larry Blakeney has seen them go from Division II, 1AA, Division 1A in 2001.
And talking to him, he said he never thought he'd be coaching here this long.
Offensive lineman taking it out of the way. Junior Lusant, he scored! September 9, 2004 will be remembered as the biggest football day in Troy, Alabama. And they'll be talking about this team for 50 years.
And you can tell just in his manners and the way that he talks, and you can hear the enthusiasm in his voice. He loves it now, it seems, as much as he ever did.
Blakeney ends his career with 178 wins in 292 games. He helped not only build Troy, but build the Sun Belt Conference.
All right. Unfortunately, Coach was unable to travel to Las Vegas. He is being represented by his daughters, Kelly Argenti, Julie Ivory, and Tiffany Rash. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for your 2025 National Football Foundation College Football Hall of Fame class. We have asked Coach Meyer and Coach Saban to sit down with Charles Davis to participate in a fireside chat. So I'll turn it back over to Charles.